3, 2, 1. Hey, what's going on? Happy Friday. My name is Christian Ortiz.
This is Pires.
And you're on the ropes with our, I think, episode 20 probably.
Yeah, he said episode 20. 21.
21.
Fuck.
This is a big one for me because 21 is my baseball number. 21 is the year of my anniversary.
Ah!
Yeah, lot happens with 21. So we got to be, man, we should have drank in this one.
It's okay. I forgot to bring it up.
Fuck.
Forgot to bring it up. But yeah, last episode was 20.
Episode 25, we're getting lit.
I'm about it.
Ripped.
In a month. Ripped.
I don't know about ripped.
Doing
ripped.
crunchers.
I still have to work out the next Saturday.
I'll
drink a little bit.
We should do it in Daytona. We'll go to Daytona and have him go to the he can lift at the powerlifting.
Oh, they have the powerlifting beach?
There's a powerlifting gym out there.
That's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
So,
apparently, there's a dude who works out there is the strongest dude in the world right now.
And he's in Daytona.
They said
somewhere around there. Yeah, one of the dudes, the strongest dude in the world. But I think it's for like a specific federation. So like,
I was gonna say
strongest dude in the world within X federation.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Got it.
Yeah.
And then he just took out all the little added parts to it.
Yeah, you don't need to know that.
Yeah, you don't need all that.
Fuck that.
It is business, health, and wellness, and then of course our relationship topics. And we've been more
from our perspective.
We've been more on relationship topics because I don't know. To be honest with you,
I feel like we're pretty passionate about that.
I feel like we're passionate because we're kind of like we're a little disgruntled with stuff.
Yeah, like and let me say this now. Anyone who were to be listening in would assume that we feel like men should be superior to women. I honestly feel like shit should be super even, and that's why things frustrate me. So if a woman is upset that a man isn't on time to a date, then on time to pick her up, then that's fine. She should be upset. But you should also understand that he may be upset if you're taking too long putting your makeup on.
Again, it goes back to things you have to accept versus things that
make it even. That's all we want.
Things a woman accept versus things men accept. And one thing that I know women don't tolerate, they and there's things that men don't tolerate. And usually what women don't tolerate depends on the jealousy. Like, you're not allowed to do this, you're not allowed to do that. And the things that men tolerate, they'll tolerate being controlled. They'll tolerate being told what to do over and over again. Yeah. I mean, one of the topics that we have today is basically business and where it's at. So apparently, I heard something where there's a lot of realtors going around, right, where the rich people are buying up a bunch of properties, a bunch of houses, and because people foreclosed. And so there's a lot of like investment properties out there so they could just flip and make more money and taking advantage of the system. At the same time, then you look at it the other way around, like, well, you shouldn't have been broke to begin with, right? So, you have people that get mad at them people, but you can't sit here and tell me that if you were rich, you wouldn't think of the same thing anyways. And it's just the hypocrisy we have in the country is mind-boggling to me. And I think that's why a lot of people do it. It is really mind-boggling. Like, it really is mind-boggling.
Yeah.
Even it happens even in video games. Like, like if you kill and shoot a person, and that's your box, but people don't care.
Yeah.
Like I saved the whole team today.
He going crazy.
The whole team today, right? So
they want to do your shit.
I wiped out a whole team, purple shields, everything. I was low on ammo. I had 30.
He's talking about Apex, by the way, guys.
I was low on ammo, all types of shit, and then I res the caustic. He goes, he gets my box, he gets the purple. He wipes everything out. The other person grabbed it, left me with nothing.
Bitch.
Then they got mad at me later on. You're the worst. I was like, dude, you left me with no bullets, no armor. You took everything. Like, shut up and you're dead. And I hid that. I hid the rest of the day. But it's just how the reflection of how people are, man.
One thing that I want to touch on in that, like, it's crazy how ultimately, like, money will change the way you think about things. So, like, for example, if you have money and you're in that situation, you're going to be like, yeah, this is a good idea. But if you're not in that situation and you have no money, you're probably not even going to have that thought. It's not going to go through your head because you're going to be worried more so about the next bill.
Most people, money will change you 100%.
I totally agree.
100%.
I think there was something that someone said. I think they said money doesn't change you. It shows you who you really are.
I mean,
I feel like that it's a little bit of a 50-50 though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, if you've always been ambitious, if you add money behind that, then you can really.
yeah, you
do
can
some
really put
damage.
some. Yeah, you see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And like when I get to a point where I'm making like a substantial income, like for one, I don't like. I would never be the one to flex and be like, "Yo, like look how much money I have" and all that other shit. Because for one, I'm gonna get robbed. Someone's gonna fucking rob me, or at least try to. Two, it's like belittling. You know what I mean?
I
So I
mean-
wouldn't want to be in that situation. I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want that to happen to me. I'm not gonna do that to somebody else.
my client this morning, she made a good point. She's like, look, if you're a small business making $1 million to $10 million, and you're in the same field against a company that makes $100 million, the resources and the amount of capital cash that other company has can wipe you out.
That's true.
It just is what it is. It's
It's
just
very
how it
true.
works.
Mhm.
Like there's nothing almost you can do if you're that small window of people making six figures to about $10 million, and then you roll with a big dog that has 100, 200 million to. I mean, they can take someone off your staff that fast.
Yeah, it's like a
with a
local.
salary. I mean, it's just how it is.
It's like a local grocery store versus a Walmart.
Yeah, it's across the street.
Yeah, it's across the street, and you just so happen to not have the fucking powdered donuts that they have. You know what I mean? And then they're like, "I fucking love those powdered donuts," and they
I'm
go
gonna
across
work
the
there.
street.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh fuck yeah, I'm gonna go across the street." Next
Yeah.
thing you know, they have tires. You're a grocery store. Boom.
We're gonna talk about
That was life changing.
one of the things that I learned about business very recently about basically comparing business to a book. Before, back maybe 10, 15, 20 years ago, people didn't really care about a cover of a book. But now, when you see a cool looking book, you just start flipping through it, regardless of what the fuck's in there. Like books will sell just from the cover of the book. The point I'm trying to make behind that is now business is kind of like that, right? If you're not good online, or like you don't have an online presence on Google, you don't have an online presence on social media, Facebook, Instagram, you don't have a YouTube, some sort of online presence, the cover of your book, which is the cover of your book, pictures, photos, videos, but your book is really, really good, that means you're basically a referral basis.
Yeah.
Right, you're more on a referred type of clientele.
Yeah.
If your book cover is good, but the inside of your book is shit, you probably can get very quick sales, but you're gonna end up losing.
The
them.
quality is shit. That made me want to write a book called Book. Just putting nothing else on it, bro.
That's it.
Yeah, just like it would sit up there, right? Like at Barnes and Noble or something, and it would just say book in red. No, not like the book would be red, right? And then the inside would be like kind of like gold. And then
Is there something written or just
I don't know. It would probably just be a collection of like just thoughts and shit. Maybe who
Mm.
knows? And then like
so a memoir.
I wouldn't say much of a memoir,
You
but
know how
like
hard-
if you were to look at the back of it, you know how there's like a synopsis of the book.
You know
Yeah.
how hard it would
I'll
be
just
to
be
find
like-
that book.
Yeah, exactly. And then on the back of it, it would just be like, just see what it's about.
What is mad funny? You just see like it say book. You just put book for me near me, and you just see Peter's face.
Yeah, I'll be like just like confused or some shit, like where I'm like this.
Oh my god.
Book
Yeah.
near me.
And then it says like on the back of it, like the synopsis is just see what it's about. That'll be some solid shit. Who knows? Maybe I'll write a book one day.
You're
Maybe.
funny. I've been wanting to do it. Obviously,
Do that shit, man.
I'd get both of your books.
For real.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, that's so nice.
I'll support y'all.
of course, bro.
I appreciate that.
I'll write a book on Goku.
That'd
be pretty fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
Business wise, guys. So how overall, you have businesses that are going out of business. You have businesses that are up that got everything back. They're kind of like coming up and down. Me and Peter were just somewhere. They're not wearing masks anymore. They were packed. So I do feel like part of the country is doing really well, and then the other part of the country is doing really, really bad.
Mm.
I can't imagine, like, if our gym was shut down, like,
Yeah.
completely, and we were, like, hiding behind bar. Like, I just can't imagine, like, not, like, still not working.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Like,
I
are you
have
fucking kidding me?
I would have to roll with the punches. Like at this point, like if the gym couldn't be open, like 100%, I don't know what the fuck I would be doing for one. So I'm actually really grateful that we're still able to work and we were actually able to work through all of the quarantine shit. But I don't know, man. That shit's fucking wild.
I mean, I never stopped working.
That's good.
So
That is a blessing in itself. I'll tell you that.
Thank God for that. But yeah, I don't know.
Because
I think it's. I mean, my personal opinion is we're people. We can make a man go to the moon. We can make.
People still believe that shit isn't real.
We can make this, and we could survive COVID. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like what the country went through is just unbelievable. It's just my opinion. And for businesses out there that are struggling, I'm sure you got the PPP, IEDL, the Small Business Association loans, or whatever they could do. But what sucks is now you got to recoup that money.
Yeah. And then on top of that,
and then you don't even know if you're then you don't even know if you're going to be able to come back.
That's true.
You hear the word, I think they're going to shut it down again. Why?
I don't know. I highly doubt that they're going to shut down the country because, like, we have
New York and California are shut down.
We are going to deal with the repercussions of that later.
Yeah,
and it is
not right
not
now.
going to be fucking good.
Yeah, not right now.
Not at all. So
cases are still rising.
Yeah, I mean, like, apparently out in Europe and in New York, I heard that Crystal, who was in here earlier, she was saying, she told Carlos told me that people are still out there, like, they're having parties and shit. I mean, this fucking COVID shit is like, it's not that hard to not go fucking party. I don't really feel like it's that hard. And I also don't feel like you don't have to have a mask on at all times. There was actually a school, I forgot where it was. They had to shut down a whole school because it's not because of the fact that they were having an increase in COVID cases, but it was strep throat. And they got strep throat because, like, if you're breathing in moisture constantly and you're expelling carbon dioxide, but it's just like being recycled essentially, you're gonna get sick. So, like, it's a 50-50, man. Like, we're kind of screwing ourselves at this point.
It's tough, man.
Yeah, it's tough. What can you do? I'm not saying that.
Stay safe.
Yeah, yeah, that too. I'm not saying that like wearing a mask is a bad thing.
I think it depends on the mask.
I agree too. That KN95 be fucking me up, dog.
Yeah, it depends on the mask.
That should be having me. I have to, like, turn my head and shit. I'm like, put that bitch back on.
The blue ones work fine for me. Like the
yeah, those are
blue
nice.
Ones. Yeah,
those are nice.
Those
yeah,
work perfectly.
Anyways, business wise, know your cash flow. Try to start dominating 2021. That's what I'm doing. I'm going all in on 2021 summer camp. That's me. I'm basically going to wipe out again. I'm going to try to bring back my program in January. I already submitted everything. But I'm not expecting it to do well the first quarter.
That's something
which is January, February, March. I'm expecting to do well quarter number 2 and quarter number 3 for me. That's what I'm expecting. I'm saving my money for that. I'm trying to gain some momentum. You got to get some momentum going, ladies and gentlemen, into 2021.
First and foremost, yeah.
Be present. Analyze where you're at, which is what I'm doing. I'm reanalyzing what I want to do with my target market. I'm reanalyzing my online presence. I'm reanalyzing a lot. There's a lot that's not working, and it's too much that's not working. So we're trying to figure out what works, what doesn't.
Yeah.
Do I really have an audience? Do I not? I mean, that goes for any business, any person. You got to know that.
That's actually really funny because I did like a little test earlier. What was it? Earlier this week, because I usually post like my lifting footage, and I'll average anywhere between like I would say 60 to like 90 likes, right? Then I go in and post a normal fucking picture, and I get X amount more likes on average. I was like, you can't be fucking serious right now. And I was like, it's a fucking picture.
It'd be like that.
It was just me at Iron Core. That was it. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, so this is what y'all want? This? And it just kind of got me mad. I'm not gonna lie.
People are now.
And I'd never double post. I literally double posted just to check.
I think
I was like,
what
let me
it
see if
is,
this
I'm
sort of-
being honest. I think what it is the working out stuff. It's just been so cliche that they don't give a fuck. Like they don't know you're some champion out here. Like most people, like they just don't. Like I care.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's cool.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, my buddy can fucking squat 600.
Fucking loser.
I think it's cool.
You like that?
But at the same time, like most people,
traps, they hang out on this.
Man, get out of here.
bro, most people they just don't care. And then you take a picture of yourself, like, oh yeah, man, I fucking like it. Because everybody else, like, what? Like, why?
I don't fucking get it. I don't get it. But
Why?
I digress. Whatever. We gotta
Fitness.
Go. Yeah. Go.
Huh?
I was gonna say we got to go into the next topic.
Fitness training. You have basically. I've been getting a lot of leads that come in through Bark.com or Thumbtack or whatever, and they've been requesting female trainer only.
Ooh.
I've been getting that a lot. Have you?
No, to be honest with you, a lot of people that end up
Like
contacting
a
me,
lot, bro. Like
it's
I'm
generally
talking a
through
lot.
referral. I haven't touched Thumbtack in a long time.
Yeah, it's just female trainer. I'm like,
But
holy shit.
that's another thing about Thumbtack though. Why the fuck are they sending you that? If it says female trainer only,
I don't know.
that's so dumb.
I get it all the fucking time. But my
That's
whole
very
thing is
weird.
fitness training boom. I feel like COVID. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna see you're gonna see the whole fitness wave. Like especially think about it, New Year's.
Oh
When
yeah,
that
of
fucking
course.
comes around.
I can only imagine.
Look
how
at
crazy
me.
that shit
Look
is
at what
gonna
I'm
be.
doing. I'm gonna fitness. Let me help you guys, and it's gonna be fucking crazy. All these cliche people.
I heard Planet Fitness had like a ad during New Year's. I think last year. Genius.
What was it?
Just to sign up for Planet Fitness.
Well, they're on the New Year's Eve Rockefeller shit.
yeah, there it is. That's what I was talking about.
Wait, what?
Peter's lost.
Yeah,
For,
what are you
for
talking
the
about?
ball drop?
Oh.
Yeah.
You know when they're out there in New York, man.
Oh, okay, yeah. Fuck them.
Anyways, so I think that there's gonna be a big fitness training boom. If you're out there, just pick something that's for you, what you're looking for.
Anything that you can consistently do over a
for
span
me,
of time.
for me specifically, like since I've been Peter's age to where I'm at now, like when I was Peter's age, I was like, you're eating fucking boiled chicken, rice, boiled broccoli, and I better see that fucking meal every time, or if not, you're doing 2,000 push-ups. I was fucking ruthless. Throw up every session, didn't matter what it was. Because at that time, I was still I was kickboxing. So like, I mean ruthless. I'd spit on the floor if they did something wrong. I mean, I was ruthless. And then I calmed down, and now I'm like, you gotta just eat a well-balanced diet, like well-balanced nutrition. Like, don't kill yourself. If you want something bad, go have it, but just know you you can never outwork a poor diet, ever. I don't care who the fuck you are, unless you're one of those rare metabolizing people. You
Like
most of the
those freaks.
time
I don't know
after
how they
30
do it.
years after 30 years old, you're most of the time not going to outwork a poor diet.
That's
Right.
very true.
Absolutely.
And I mean poor. I'm talking like fast food every day, bad pizza. Like you're eating milkshakes, all types of shit.
Yeah.
I'm not talking every once or twice a week you've been eating out
Yeah.
and then you work out 5 times. I'm not talking about that person. I'm talking about like it's just every day. It's bad.
People do it. It's terrible.
What do you think, Peter?
That shit is fucking wild. That people will sit there and like literally eat like out every day. Like that's so expensive.
I know someone like that. He eats like chicken wings and shit like that, but he's ripped.
Are you serious?
Chicken wings and fries, and he's
I
ripped.
had a friend
Dog,
like that.
who is that?
It's my boy Johnny. You don't know him,
Okay.
but
never
he's
mind.
ripped.
That is ridiculous.
And all he posts
And
is like chicken Alfredo, wings.
I love
fries.
And you know what's
Fredo,
funny? Then he
though.
posts a picture of himself. Like, damn, well, this guy eats chicken
Yeah.
Alfredo. Like, how can?
He's
What do
in
you
the-
mean? Look at me. Like
He's in the gym in the
I've been
mirror.
eating chicken. I've been eating chicken Alfredo and chicken wings. I don't look like this guy.
Am I not eating enough?
Again, because everybody's different,
Yeah.
and it's just until they understand that, until they just get that in their head. Oh well, Jennifer and Megan, on Instagram. Look at them. They've lost all this weight. Look at what they look like in the dress or whatever. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just giving
No,
you an
right, right,
example.
And it's the crazy thing about it is like if you look at fitness now, you'll find this is gonna sound a little bit that's not gonna sound weird. So you'll find the dudes, right? Usually like Gymshark dudes, and those Gymshark dudes are
Gymshark dudes.
yeah. I mean they're pretty jacked. I'm not gonna lie.
Pretty
Well,
common.
Not even pretty jacked. They're fucking jacked.
Everybody's a Gymshark guy.
You know what I mean? They're jacked. They're good looking dudes. You know what I
Right.
mean? But if you were to look at their content, they don't really post much.
They're shot.
Yeah.
It's a
so-
lot of them flexing.
Yeah. So like, I mean, they'll things like that, right?
Yeah.
And they'll do that, but then you'll find, and they'll have like a up-teen 1,000 followers, right?
A
And then
crazy
you'll
amount.
yeah, exactly.
Crazy amount.
And then you'll find like dudes who are only about science. You know what I mean? Like, for example, my coach only has like 10,000 followers. Realistic, I think that's a lot. I really do
think so,
feel like
too.
that's a
That's
lot.
a very a lot.
And
That's
then
a
you
fuck-
compare that to someone who just posts pictures of them just flexing, and they have like hundreds of thousands of likes
Yeah.
and maybe 1 million followers.
I mean, one thing you gotta keep in, take into consideration is Gymshark people. They're attractive people.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I
okay,
mean,
yeah.
they
I mean,
look good.
the gym shit is just like, irrelevant.
Yeah.
So just
Yeah, so like,
know.
and even like for women could post. Women could be literally the in between of those two. You know what I mean? Where they
right.
post informational content and then they post pictures and
Okay.
stuff, and they will get way more than both of them. And that's why I feel like they're looking for women trainers. You know what I mean?
because they can.
Because if you
they can kind of
like
do
as
both.
a
They can
as a
finesse
female
both.
trainer, if you look good and your body looks good, you're already way ahead of anybody else. And that's not even for debate.
I agree.
Yeah, like you're just leagues above.
Even if they've only done it for a year or haven't done it at all, you already have that advantage.
Mhm.
Yeah, I agree.
That's a crazy thing to even think about, bro.
Oh,
Ready?
so that's our fitness and business topic. Brings us to our final topic, which is the relationship topic, of course. And we have
Wait, that was fast. Whoa, holy
Yeah, right?
shit. Wait a minute.
Yeah, we blew through everything. I looked at the time. I was like, it's only like 4:08.
well, we started really late, and Tiffany's here, so
Okay,
I've
good.
got to hurry up here.
Good.
Oh,
That's funny.
do men need women more, or do women need men more? That's the question. Like, if like
She just laughed. She's about to be like, fuck them.
Got to get her on the mic.
why does a man need a woman, or why does a woman need a man, or do they not even need each other? Who would go psycho first during that? This is
I genuinely believe men. I think we'll go crazier first.
we would go fucking nuts.
Yeah.
I mean, I honestly think that women can do without men. It's already a proven thing. Like we have to be honest. They kind of like celebrate that.
Yeah.
I'm a single mom.
Yeah.
You know, I'm I can support my kids without a man, and you know,
Right.
all this stuff. You know what I mean? And then
Right.
deadbeat dad paying child support, and he's got 4 baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just if we're being really honest, that's usually the reputation
Right, yeah.
of what happens. Like
yeah.
single
Okay,
moms.
that's
I'm
fair.
hold on. I'm gonna be honest. I know this is a sensitive subject.
No, I'm just thinking of a
and you
meme,
can tell
bro.
me I'm wrong.
You're being
Single moms are celebrated.
okay.
It's like a thing. It really is.
Yeah.
It's like a thing. It's like a single mom, I take it's like forget about it. It's like woman power.
You go, girl.
But heaven forbid it's a guy.
You should be taking care of them.
Like
Why do you?
it's like he's automatic. It's an automatic deadbeat dad.
What did you expect?
Automatic.
You should be taking care of the
No,
kids.
hold on. I'm being dead serious. This is a serious.
I'm thinking of a meme. That's why I'm trying not to laugh. Like there was
It's
this.
automatic.
No, it
if
is.
it's
Yeah.
automatic, like, oh well, because think about it. Even guys like on my baseball team or whatever, like yeah, I'm dealing with baby mama drama.
Baby
But I bet
mama
baby
drama.
mama is also saying fucking fucking whatever. He's deadbeat dad. Blah blah blah.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because the other guy is not gonna be like, yeah, man, single dad here. Let's go out and hoorah. Let's celebrate that. I mean, I'm not sexist at all. Please do not take this into context. I'm just saying, I'm
Disclaimer. We
No,
don't hate.
I
we
know
don't hate women.
because you know what? Let's say for God forbid, 20 years from now, I run for president. They'll say this guy's a sexist. He's
You
against
remember this
women,
podcast?
and I'm not even gonna get to. This is what would happen.
No, bro. Like, if that were to
This
be
is
the
exactly what would
no,
happen.
if that were to be the case, you're gonna have to go back, watch this, and send them the full clip. Don't even say shit else. Just send
But
the
this
full
is
clip
what
out.
would happen.
Yeah.
This is exactly what would
the
happen.
media clips what they want.
My point behind that is, okay, I don't think being a single mom or a single dad is something to celebrate about.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
It's like it shouldn't be like on a pedestal. Okay, it happens, life happens, and okay,
Right.
you got off your feet, you're able to support.
Right.
That's awesome on both sides. That's great.
But the fact that it happened.
But the fact that like it's like a celebration.
Celebratory thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that. I feel you. I don't feel like I'm not even gonna get into the fact that I feel that it's fair because like if you look at it from an individual standpoint, because like if you're looking at a single mom, you generally don't even think about the single mom and her relationship so much unless she brings it up. You think more about the kids. At least I do.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
That's my first thought process. But then again, like if you were to think, I've met some, like I mean, because fucking high school and shit. I've met some baby moms, and to be honest with you, they're crazy anyway.
right.
yeah, but hold
So-
on. But that's like a cliche thing a guy would say. That's my point.
That is true.
Guys will say my baby mama crazy.
Right. Baby mama drama. That's
Immediately,
Where
and then
they coined that term.
the woman will say this guy's a deadbeat dad.
Right. Right.
And okay, let me
Right.
let me
And
say this.
honestly, if we're being honest, that's what happens.
Yeah, and let me say this. This is me talking as a third party,
Yeah.
and she's still crazy.
Yeah. From the outside. Yeah.
And I'm not saying like, oh, this is completely justifiable by any means.
You got it,
Um,
Christian?
The guy's right, the girl's wrong, or girl's right, guy's wrong. I'm not saying that, but she a little wild though. You know what I mean? She crazy.
Why do you think we say that all the time?
That she's crazy.
You know how last week, what was the question? It was why do men think
It was the nagging one,
that
right?
nagging is a thing?
Yeah.
Okay, why
yeah.
do we think that we always say women are crazy? Because that's what we say that all the time. We do. We say it all the time.
Yeah.
I think it just happens to be that the girl that we were with is crazy.
No, but
and
no.
then we
Every
kinda-
guy has said that.
I mean, no,
And
absolutely.
one of the things
why
that-
do we say that?
I would say because like
We
some of the
hear it.
things that they expect are very nuanced.
Like, but no. Why? Again, let's. We have to put this on like
Yeah, I feel like some expectations are nuanced. You know what I mean?
like what?
So, like for example, if like you could just be walking in on your phone, I'll say it like this. There is a difference between saying "love you" and "I love you," right?
Yeah.
So
okay.
if you just so happen to be busy or driving, right, and you text them
love you.
"love you," and they're, why didn't you say "I"? And that could bother them. You know what I mean? Is he upset at me?
Oh, their threshold.
You see what I'm saying? But that's a very low level, very low threshold thing. But like I'm saying, like their
men's
expectation of a
thresh-
specific
men's-
thing can be nuanced.
Men's threshold of what bothers us in comparison to women are different. I mean,
Depends on the guy.
We got to be
Depends on the
honest.
guy for
No,
sure.
I mean,
Depends on the guy for
of
sure.
course. I mean, of course. But you know, I mean, if we're being serious on a normal wide world,
Scale, yeah.
scale. I mean, it's just that's just how they operate. They're a lot more technical and organized.
Yeah. If we're overstepping, I want you to say something. She's not.
She's not paying attention.
Yeah, she's. I said if we're overstepping, you feel like you have to say something. Please say something. Nothing so far. Nothing so far.
All right, cool. Keep
We're
going.
good so far.
I do
Keep
think
going.
it's my personal opinion. I do think men need women more.
Uh-huh.
Agreed.
Yes, I agree with that.
Only because we're being honest. We can't, like, we're miserable without sex. I mean, it's just is what it is. We're miserable
Shit.
for a couple things. One, we're miserable about that, and two, my wife, without her, I wouldn't know where anything is in the fucking house. I'm being honest. Like, I am like, my memory in the house is so stupid.
Yeah.
I'm like, Mama, where'd you put the tape measure?
It's in front of you.
This fucking drawer. It's right in front of you.
Yeah.
Mama,
You're like,
Mama,
"Oh."
where's this? Where'd you put this? It's right there. And it's like I couldn't. Like I am like that. I drive her. That is one thing I do drive her crazy with. Like she'll tell me where something is 15 times, and for some odd fucking reason, I just cannot get it.
Because I feel
Yeah.
like you're thinking about like
I
15
can't
other
get
things
it.
at the same
I can't,
time
I
too.
just cannot get it. I'm
Yeah.
walking around like Humpty Dumpty, like ooh to do,
Yeah.
and I can't get it. You know, and
Yeah.
it's no matter how
I
many
do the
times.
same thing.
I mean, yeah.
It's just-
I mean, as guys, we kind of associate certain things and feelings with our women, and then once they're gone and those things aren't happening, you're just like, oh wait, or it comes up and she's not there, you're just like, shit. Yeah.
Also, for me in particular, my wife, like her presence,
Mm-hmm.
having that presence around,
Yeah.
of like like us guys when we have like I don't know how you guys feel, but for me, being in my relationship for 13 years and married, and yes, she's driving me crazy, and we've had our ups and our downs, but when we're good and everything's good, like for me, it's like I always look at my wife as that's my trophy, right? I like a trophy wife. You know how every guy like looks like that, like that's my wife.
Yeah.
So that's your girl, that's your girl, whatever. For me, like to have that, like to know that I have that and I'm going home to that,
Mhm.
like only a guy can understand what I'm talking about when I
Mhm.
say this.
Yeah.
Like that, I don't know. Once you have that, how can that leave outside? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Mm.
Right.
So for me, those are the three things why I think like a woman, like I really think they could just do without a guy. They could be
Yeah.
independent now. They're not as, I don't know. I don't know. I could be wrong.
No,
I could be wrong, but I really think they could do
I see
without a
what-
guy. They
I
could
see
just
what
say
you're
fuck a guy and get the fuck out of here. Like I don't
Yeah.
need them.
That is true. That is true.
And they're proud of that.
Yeah.
They are. They're proud of that because it's the truth. Nowadays, I mean, you got women making shit ton of money. They can do
Mhm.
whatever they want.
They're doing great.
They're doing phenomenal.
Yeah, they're doing great.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that they don't need a man.
No.
I do think that they make a huge mistake in one category, and that is where I think that, and I've seen this a lot from my own personal experience,
Mhm.
not inside my like first personal, but family wise,
Mhm.
where let's say they are with someone,
Mhm.
and they have kids, and they hold the kids against the dad, and they kind of shame the dad.
That's fucked up.
They
Yeah,
shame the
right,
dad
right.
over and over and over again.
That's emotional manipulation.
And they have
Right.
to understand something like it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing to like pretend like not having a father around is a good thing. Well, I did this by myself.
Mhm.
And okay, well, I can promise you right now, there's no matter what happens, a woman cannot be a father.
That's true.
A man cannot be a mother.
Right.
It just cannot it's just not it is not possible. There's just things men have that they can provide a child that a female just cannot do.
Right.
There are things moms and women have that a man just cannot do.
Right.
Just plain and simple. I'm sorry to say it. These are actual scientific facts that I've read.
Yeah.
There was like a book about it that I forgot I think it was called it's on my bookshelf somewhere. I don't know. I'm reading 6 of them right now, so I can't keep fucking
Can't keep
track.
up.
But they specifically said it. Like there's just something. There's a dynamic between the two that when the child grows up, it just happens. Or if they don't have one or the other, God forbid somebody dies, there is a deadbeat dad out there that he just leaves and doesn't care, and they're just fighting they're just fighting the baby mom back and forth. Most of the time, then a kid, what does he do? He goes looking for a father figure.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a teacher, an
Yeah.
uncle.
Coach.
It could be a coach.
Yeah.
Right?
Gangs.
They can go.
Gang
They can
life.
turn to
Yeah.
drugs. They can do
Yeah.
gang life. They can do whatever it is. And most of the time, if it's a boy, most of the time we can go looking for that. We can probably find it very easily.
Right.
Yeah.
If it's a girl, though, it's a little bit of a different. It's a little bit of a
Different
of a
situation.
difference. They're usually like very taken back by boys
Mm-hmm.
and teenagers, and then when they get older, they're kind of like all about them. Then you know what I
Yeah.
mean? They're looking for like that type of love that they couldn't
affection.
got from a dad.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what's actually funny? I had a conversation with there's this dude who used to work at the YMCA, and he was studying to be a counselor at the time. And I don't know how we got him onto the topic of it.
What's his name? Rufus Michael.
No, what?
I thought for a second, you're like, you know,
Yeah, I was like, you know this dude for real?
I got Kevin Good.
No, his name was
Kevin was
John.
like-
He was super cool though, super
What
cool
was his
dude.
name?
John.
Not Rufus.
No.
you sure? You sure?
So
You went to the right YMCA?
yeah, no, we had a conversation one time, and this is, like I said, this is while he was studying to become a counselor. and he was like, when it comes to like boys predominantly, he's like, boys with absent fathers tend to be angrier, and boys with absent mothers tend to have more anxiety. Like, not necessarily like anxiety and depression, if I'm not mistaken, he said.
I believe it.
And that's fucking crazy. I didn't even think about that. But then again, like, what do you generally see if you see a dude without a dad? Mad as hell.
Yeah.
Most women that I see that grow
Fight
up,
back the
that
world.
grow up with a dad, most of them, like a hard-nosed dad, like they're hard-nosed. Like they're fucking tough. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Like they're real tough.
They're like a dude.
Yeah, I mean, like if they're growing up with a very involved dad, a very hard-nosed, involved dad, most of the time, like they're hard-nosed. They're like they're tough. Boys, same thing. Most of the time, if they're growing up with a dad that works all the time, they're not really around. They're just kind of present, and then they come around with money and pay for a vacation. That's all they see of them.
That's some wild shit.
Most of the time, they don't really respect that guy.
Yeah, you're just kind of
And
like,
I'm telling you guys this, by the way, from firsthand experience, again, with my summer camps and seeing kids and talking to kids when there's bad problems and there's home problems. I see this myself.
Right. Yeah.
You know, I've heard, Michael's upset because he hasn't seen his dad in 2 weeks. You know, his dad's working. Okay, so he's angry. Yeah.
so he's acting out.
So he's acting out. He's looking for that father figure.
Looking for his dad.
He's looking for his dad to check him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Testing.
And that just happens.
Children.
So I'm like, so you painted on the wall and then threw the crayon on Jessica's face
Because
and took her
mad.
lunch because your dad is gone for 2 weeks.
Yes.
Mhm.
Get the fuck out of my
You're
program.
suspended.
Get out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, I mean,
Bullshit.
listen, I mean, kids handle things differently. You
They
know,
do.
Yeah, for sure.
they're kids.
And the crazy thing is, like, even as adults, we don't act much differently. You know
Absolutely,
what I mean?
we
Yeah,
don't.
like we actually like we do all the same things on a subconscious basis as opposed to like kids, like, and even then it's a subconscious basis. But they,
What happened?
I just fell off, so I'm just doing
yeah.
this.
So even kids act on
Oh,
a
my
subconscious
God.
basis, but they're more so like because of the fact that they don't even think about it. It's they just do.
I guess you just take it off.
Yeah, I was
the
about to
stand.
say, just take it off there.
just fucking-
It's cooler holding it anyway. I like it more.
Oh,
It looks like you're about to rap. What was that?
I don't know. I mean, men need women more. That's just my opinion.
True.
That's true. We kind of rattled off a little bit there.
Yeah, we went into fucking children.
We did. I mean, we were all over the place today, but it happens.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Whoa.
Bars. What?
That's Veronica right there. Right? Yeah. Veronica?
It is.
Yeah, look. She's with that dude, LaJuan James.
You mean LeBron?
It's like some famous dude on like Instagram.
Wait.
Her friend just got married.
You know the
He
girl that.
Yeah, no, he trains this girl, and her best friend just got married to LaJuan James.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
lives in Orlando.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
shit, that's what's
Yeah.
up. He's famous.
He's
What kind of famous?
Like internet
more
famous.
so Vine.
Yeah, he's internet
Vine,
famous.
YouTube, and stuff.
Hey, he got money, but he got money.
I know, but like, to me, he's not famous.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
Internet fame is totally different.
He's
I feel like internet fame is
he's
different.
known. There we go. He's known.
Yeah, known is a lot better.
Yeah, he's
a
known.
lot better.
People
Do
know
you think LeBron James knows him?
about the what?
Oh yeah, I think LeBron James knows him, but I think that's only because like it's LeBron being LeBron.
I didn't know who he was, so go fuck him.
Plus,
I'm
like
kidding.
memes and shit. You know,
Fuck himself.
fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Sorry, LeWan.
No, I'm kidding. Hey, man, congratulations to your wedding. Your life now just began.
Amen.
You need relationship advice? Tune in, Lawan. You should tag him to this. I'm being dead serious. Congratulations, man.
Tag him.
Happy. You should.
Okay.
Happiest day of my life was when I married my wife.
Gotcha.
Honest to God, till this
Gotcha.
day, it still is.
Gotcha.
Second would be when we celebrated my beach house not too long ago.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
Actually, no. Second's the gym with you.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
So that's my second. Second is first is the day I married my wife.
Okay.
Second is getting the gym with Peter. Third is just buying my home. Top 3
Nice.
moments of my
Nice.
life.
That's awesome.
Honest to
Fucking
God.
cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was it. What are your top 3 favorite moments in your life?
Dude, I
It
could.
doesn't have to be the gym. I'm not going to be heartbroken.
I
You don't
know.
have to say that.
I
go
know,
ahead.
but I can't even. That's tough for me. I can never do like top threes of
off
anything.
the top of my head. I
What do
wouldn't
you
be able
mean?
to
I
do
can
that.
never do it.
I wouldn't be able.
I can never do it.
How about we come back to that?
I can name them.
Yeah. So if you were to be,
When you won your first powerlifting competition.
nope. Could care less
That was
about
a terrible day.
it. No, it was cool. Don't get me wrong, but like if I were to,
When you got kicked by me and your back hurt.
fuck no, that was terrible. That was a terrible day. I would probably say, yeah, I would definitely say the gym. That would definitely be one of them. But like, if you were to ask me like an actual top 3, I couldn't even tell you.
How do you not have that?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't know.
I can't.
I
yeah,
can't. I really
I don't
can't.
either.
Because and this might be a
All
bad.
right, I bet if you sat in a room and really thought about your
Yeah.
most emotional,
but
happiest
not off the
moments,
top of my head right now.
those are my 3 for
Yeah.
sure.
yeah, not
So-
off the top
for
of my
sure.
head. I can't.
Yeah.
And
so
I've had a lot.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
A lot. Like
and I-
I'm 37. I mean, I've had a lot.
That's good. That's good. That's really good.
Those are my favorite 3.
Yeah, I really like, and this might be a bad thing. I don't really take a lot of time to relish those things, and it might be as I do it later.
For me, marrying my wife was a dream come true because when you're a kid, you think about the woman you're going to marry.
Yeah,
You get married. That's very important. And then, obviously, I'm still married.
Yeah.
And that's a life-changing experience because you marry that woman.
Yeah.
Second, you get a gym. Life-changing experience and a huge accomplishment.
yeah.
Very, very.
And a dream of mine, obviously, was a beach house to get there with my wife and be able to buy that and celebrate that.
And then bam,
Dream come true. So
There
my
you go.
favorite 3
With a bunch of furniture in that bitch too.
already furnished.
Everything, bro.
Already furnished.
That's a steal.
Peter,
God.
I took Peter the other day. He couldn't believe it.
It was
Peter's staying. I'm
crazy.
excited for him. November 5th. He's gonna be up in there.
Peter, Peter told me he saw it, and I was like, yeah.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he told me he saw it.
Is it better in person?
Hell of a lot better in person.
Really?
So much better.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've seen the pictures and shit, right?
Yeah, I did. I
Way
did.
better.
But it's the area, bro.
Yeah. He told me like
Yeah.
from here to where that Vision place is, that's where the beach is.
Yeah.
The what?
The
That
eye
Vision Works,
doctor,
like
yeah.
across the street.
The Vision.
Yeah,
Vision works. So like as soon as you step up on that road,
by
then
the
that-
intersection. on the
yeah,
other side.
like so if you're looking at the 7-Eleven right here, it's
like in the Home Depot
right
Plaza.
across from
yeah,
that.
in the Home Depot Plaza.
yeah, I was about the same distance. Yeah, I was like
Across the
whoa.
street.
Yeah.
To me, it'd be like 7-Eleven.
Okay.
Yeah, literally about
Like
7-Eleven.
from here.
If
Yeah.
you were to just stand on the edge of the road and walk towards 7-Eleven,
Yeah.
you'd be like
Tiffany,
right there.
would you
You'd
like
be
to
going
add
through the, what's it
anything to
called?
that last topic for us? No, the men.
Well, that
men-
too, if you
men-
want.
Men and women.
Were you gonna say like
If men need
I feel like it
women
would be-
more or women need men more.
What's your take on that? Yeah. I'm late for my meeting.
Oh,
like
okay,
30
okay.
minutes.
Oh,
shit.
So, but
Wow,
she
let's-
likes talking, so we're gonna get her going.
Your meeting is in 30 minutes?
It's 30 minutes ago.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Anything to add?
I don't have anything to add to that. I would 100% agree that men need women more. The only thing I will add, and I'll take it a step further, is there's reasons why men need women more, and if women do need men more, the reason is not the same.
I agree.
So
100%.
Yeah.
correct.
100%.
It's not equal at all. I totally agree with what you said as far as why women need men more. It's on an emotional level. It is not.
I didn't say women. I didn't say women.
Or sorry,
No, we all said men. Yeah.
men. I'm sorry, I misspoke.
We all agreed.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I think that it's on an emotional level.
Mhm.
It is refreshing as a woman to also know that, because when you do have a man in your life that loves you unconditionally, you know that that love is very strong because it's on an emotional level. It's not on a need. Even though they need women more, it's not on a dependency level. Like, I need you because I'm dependent upon you.
Right.
Whereas vice versa, if we're speaking in generality, like women need men more
Mhm.
because it's dependent,
Got you.
because I'm dependent upon you.
Right.
And that's probably why we've moved into a new phase going forward as, times have changed and women don't need men as much anymore, is because now women can be dependent upon themselves.
Right.
So that's why
I agree.
that's changed a little bit. So I would totally agree with that. Totally 100% agree with that.
See?
Yeah.
I told you I got it.
Hey, we all agree, but we all agree though that men need women more.
I would agree
I agree.
with that.
Yeah.
Not so much
that
on
being
the.
that being said, is that the reason why? That being said,
She almost had. She has
that being said, is that why women take advantage of men more? Because that's not even debatable. That's not. I'm sorry. Do you think that's even debatable,
Okay.
Peter?
That's tough. Peter,
No. You're aware this is our podcast. That's not even debatable.
Women can bully the shit out of men. They really can. I've been a part of that. I've been a part of that, like firsthand.
I've witnessed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, women will bully the shit out of men. I'm not gonna sit here and say like men don't do it either, but still, go ahead.
Okay, so I agree with that to a sense, but when I think of that comment, I think of it depends on how they take advantage because there are so many different ways of taking advantage. So we would
agree.
really have to go into, the different columns of, okay, take advantage of this way. Because sometimes I do feel like it depends on intent. Sometimes there's intent there where they're taking advantage of men. And then sometimes there's not intent. So it really depends. That's a hard one for me because I see it happen and I have a friend that's kind of going through it right now where I feel like she's taking advantage of her husband. But I have an issue with that. So it's hard for me to accept that comment because I'm a woman and I don't want to accept that because I don't, if that makes sense. And I know not every woman does. You know what I'm saying?
You're not accepting the generality.
Yeah, exactly.
We should ask your husband that question, see if he does.
If he thinks that women take advantage
No,
of...
that you do, if you take advantage of him.
Oh, I know.
What would he say?
He would, beyond a shadow of doubt, say no.
Okay, that's good.
He would say no. But I don't know what he would say as far as in general, though.
I think he would say I think he would end up saying like you don't. And then he would be like, well, all my boys, though. And then he would just...
Well, even with
Yeah.
him, he had a personal experience. So,
Like the homies.
long story
prior
short, his wife came from another country, got a green card, and then waved goodbye.
Ooh, it was one of those. Oh.
Like from Brazil or something?
Mexico.
Oh!
Damn. God.
He got
Played. He got
So
played.
He said, "Well played."
No, yeah, that is checkmate for her. That's checkmate. She got what she needed. Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, that's a hard one. I mean, even on a totally different situation, I have a friend right now, and thank God I know that she's not going to listen to this podcast because she's in a totally different state.
Nobody listens to it, but go ahead.
But she's going through a divorce right now after 10 years, and she's one of those ones that wants to, everything you got, I want to take and more.
Is there a way she can be on next week's show? Anyway.
The lady that got her green card?
No.
Oh, my bad. My bad. I missed that part. Sorry. I thought you were talking about her.
Anyway, you two can come on next week.
I don't know if I that's a hard one. I mean, I don't.
Is there any way we need to stop? Like we're trying to. I want to get like into
Is
debates.
it that you want to understand somebody that does
Not
that?
at all. I want to be able to prove my points.
Okay.
I feel like to be honest, I
debate.
feel like I'm very highly knowledgeable with this stuff,
Mhm.
and I feel like I just want to start debating people. That's all. Help, like helping, but help in a helping way.
Mhm. I think it's hard with those type of conversations because people that are like that, people that take advantage, are very stubborn
I could just talk to.
and defensive
Well, think
because
about
they see
society.
themselves as a victim.
Think about society, right? Most men, like he said, there was a book out there, Men on Strike. Most men know that no matter how successful you are, that it's 50-50. The woman could just take it that fast, very quickly. And I don't know. I don't. I just want to get on. I want to get to the.
Essentially, like the value of men is diminishing over time. And I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, we're up here and women are here, because realistically, there's so many faults between us both that I feel like we equal out anyway. But yeah, I feel like men are kind of starting to realize, like, yo, like, we're really not. It really seems like we're not being worth much at this point. You know what I mean?
I this is gonna sound harsh. I blame that on men. I blame
Go
that
ahead.
on men. Over time, if you look at how households were ran
Mhm.
back in the day, there were lines where you could clearly see who played what role in a family. And as time has progressed and things have become so fluid, you can't see that anymore. And then also, I think that men don't feel like it is their responsibility anymore because times have changed. So they don't have the mindset starting real young as a child that I'm going to have a family and I'm going to be a provider and I'm going to be driven and I'm going to be motivated. And these are the things that I have to be. Now you have men that are so lazy.
And like, what is it? Narcissistic.
Correct. I
Yep.
mean, men that live at home until they're 26, 27 years old doing nothing but playing video games. And
I've seen it.
you don't have men that are actually going out and being
Yeah, I
hard,
agree
like
too. Yeah.
hard labor and working for things. I
I
don't
agree.
see that anymore.
You're right. You're right 100%. This goes back to my point with a lot of men and when our women, when I talk about, I work hard. We were just talking about this last week. The evolution of what actual hard work is, that line is now down here.
Mm-hmm. It has changed.
There's no more like grit effort. I mean, not for everybody, but like you said, so most guys, jobs are kind of easy now. They're not like very hard to come by. Like they're easy to do. So they don't have that presence, that like machismo, that like confidence. So when they go to a woman, like a woman wants to see that confidence, it's like, oh, well, what's the problem? Like, it's okay. Like, they don't want that shit. They want like a hard, machismo, like this guy works hard. They want respect. What happens is women don't respect men right now.
Yes.
They just don't respect them. They're not working hard. They're not busting their ass. They're not like,
They're
they
not
don't have that
go-getters.
presence. You see what I'm saying? So because of that, they're online gaming. They're posting up on Instagram, and like women are like, "That's not a fucking job. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, are you kidding me?" Yeah.
I totally agree.
Listen, that's the end of the show. Peter, you have anything else to say?
No.
I'm Christian Ortiz.
Peter Pires.
We're out. You're on the ropes.